got no sound. All right, you guys got sound now. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was just reading down saying hello to everybody. I was all going down the list. That's why I didn't see the newest comments. So, good morning, everybody. I'm not going to name you guys all, but you guys are all here, so good morning. We just went down the list. Reading everybody's name, saying good morning to everybody, and we had no sound on. So good morning, guys. Cappers Nation Live, your Sunday game day edition. It is dark. It is early. It is 6:09 in the morning here in beautiful Las Vegas, about to be 70 degrees in just 4 short days. Hopefully you guys are having a great morning. It was a very interesting day yesterday when it came to games. I was saying, somebody was saying about the Pittsburgh meltdown in the last 3 minutes of the game. Let's not even go there. That was a straight disaster. Up 3-1 with 3 minutes to go. They give up a goal, 24 seconds left. Face off in your own zone, and bam, just ended. I'll see if I can turn up the volume. I can't much. I move the mic closer. Oh, here we go. I can turn this one up a little bit. I just don't want to hit those audio peak levels. So hopefully you guys can hear me a little better now. I know we're close to those audio peak warnings, so hopefully the audio is fine now. We do have our morning text message alert going out to everybody, letting everybody know that we are live. How is everybody's Sunday? Hopefully your guys' Sunday starting off well. Good morning, everybody. So I've already named off everybody's name before I found out that there was no volume. So we're just going to skip right over that part again. So good morning to everybody. Set lighting is awful bright this morning. Give me 1 second, folks. We're going to be having a good day today. Another Sunday. I went 3-0 yesterday in my personal plays. Had that big day we were waiting for. Swept the board 2 out of the last 3 nights. Mr. Butler in the house. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody that's just tuning in. Eric says he hit a nice 16 parlay yesterday. Excellent, excellent. What an interesting day yesterday. It started out with UFC bright and early in the morning. UFC first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. here in Vegas. Yes, Mike, I did. It's a close one on the one that you sent me. I was just looking at it before we went live. Arturo, I think he said 16. 16, haha. So it was definitely an interesting day. Started out with UFC over in Prague. We ended up going 2-2 in the UFC, but we made a little bit of money because of the underdogs that we took. which is good. We ended up not up a lot, but up is up in this world. And it was definitely not up as much as I would have liked. I definitely would have liked to have been up a lot more. But, it happens, especially it don't matter what type of bet you're placing when you're taking an underdog. You're already betting on the team that is, supposed to lose the game outright. So, or the fight, for our instance. But we lost on Kabilov minus $1.30. That line actually dropped right before the fight a little bit. And then we ended up winning on the under 1.5 on the Reyes fight. That ended up being plus money at plus 130. It closed at plus 150. So I know some people made a little bit more money than that. We had Grant plus 125, and that one closed at 145. So I know people that bet that one late got it at a much better line. And then we lost on Volante plus 155. And that, believe it or not, that one actually closed at plus 180. I know because I bet that one again where the fighters were in the ring. So overall plus money, not much, just a little bit of juice that we were up, but winning's winning. And for a free UFC day, I'll take just a little bit of lunch money. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, we didn't hit the home run, but we didn't have any parlays. And our UFC guy already said, caution to the wind. Wait until next week's UFC. It's gonna be lights out next week, guys. I'll tell you, there's no faster way to make money than betting on the UFC. And I'm not a UFC expert by any means. But our expert, he's the one that's the expert. So who just asked for it? Oliver Page. It's a 1992 Dream Team Magic Johnson autographed jersey. In 1 second, guys. I'm making sure some clients got the making sure clients got my games that I sent out. Always want to make sure clients got the games. So, for a free UFC, we survived. Sure beats Bozo and the Clown and, them charging everybody and for giant losers. There's one thing that we'll never do. Frederick, I'm going to butcher their names every single week. One thing that we'll never do is we'll never claim to be the best when it comes to the UFC. All right? We're not the best, but we're damn good. If you listen to the breakdowns that we give you guys, and that's one thing that we're going to be able to offer you guys, is full game breakdowns that tell you why we're taking a fighter versus another fighter. And our breakdowns even on leans is spot on. Is absolutely spot on. So, a lot of people want to claim that they're the best when it comes to the UFC. I don't know how they could be the best considering they've been, only been selling sports picks for a year. So, exactly, Mark. Names don't fight. Absolutely. I don't care if I butcher their names. Hell, I'm going to butcher your guys' names. Somebody don't like me because I butcher their names? Oh, well. Yeah, Leon, we're not talking about the Pittsburgh hockey game. That's a whole sore subject right there. So, we may not be the best when it comes to the UFC. We'll never claim it. But our expert is damn good in his information and is right up to show that and prove it. So, just stay tuned for a big announcement about the UFC 235 next week, which is taking place here in Las Vegas. Anybody coming to that fight? Anybody coming to the UFC 235 next Saturday? Curious if anybody's coming out. Any of you guys are coming out for that. Recap of what we did yesterday. Let's start with free plays. UFC 2-2, but plus money. All right, 2-2, but plus money. We ended up on the plus money side. Our daily free play on Memphis. It seems like they shit the bed against Cleveland late yesterday. And that late in that fourth quarter is when they had a little meltdown, a little collapse, and Cleveland overtook them. But it is what it is. So we dropped that one. Excuse me. We gave out a free play during the live show. Actually gave out 2 free plays during the live show. We'll start with the good one. The St. Louis Blues. They were winning. First period, second period tied up, third period tied up, overtime tied up, shootout, winner. So we won there, luckily. And then we also gave out Georgia State was one of our premium plays. And unfortunately, I picked the wrong Georgia team to give you guys yesterday because premium plays had Georgia State, but my personal plays were Southern. So I should have gave you guys my damn personal play, and then you guys would have had Georgia Southern. So unfortunately, that didn't pan out that that way, the way that we would have liked to. So Georgia State just never even showed up. So that one sucked. And then we went live later on. Gave out the Penguins up 3-1. We don't even need to talk about that one. I know there's a lot of people in this room that lost money on that game, myself included. That was a disaster. So that one sucked. Sucked to lose that game such late in the evening and late in the game. I mean, just late. Period. You know, anytime you're going to lose a game and you're going to lose it in the last 24 seconds, you know, sucks. Give me 1 second, guys. One more second. Almost done. Just replying to an international client by email who I got to send his games by email because I can't text him because he's overseas. Okay. We're good to go. Alex, I agree with you. Vegas is going to lose a little bit of a tourist for the people that have the casinos nearby that come just for betting. Prantia says it could have been his fault with the Penguins because he was already counting the money. Yeah, I think a lot of us were already counting the money on that game. Wow. I mean, I'm still, to be honest, I'm still shocked. Actually, I'm not. Philadelphia's a scrappy team. And they definitely, last half of the third period, they definitely made a big push. And that sealed our fate. Looking for another big day today. We're gonna. So we just went over the free plays. Go over the rest of the games real quick. Recap what we had yesterday. That way we have our full transparency because I know I didn't do it in the daily video that we put out. And for some reason, not everybody was seeing our daily video. I don't know why, but it's posted. Excuse me. Still getting over this nasty, nasty cold, but we're slowly but getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. I know our some people are able to see our daily free play video because it's I know Nathan asked about it. It's up there. Arturo P, NC Fire have all commented on it. But guaranteed Saturday yesterday we did have. Sorry, reading the comments. We did have Purdue minus 4.5, up by 7 with 24 seconds left. They give up a 2-0 3. Give me 1 second. Why is this not working? Give me 1 more second, guys. Alrighty. I was just double checking the making sure everybody was able to see the daily free play video. And I do have it up, so it does show. So, all right. So we did have Portland, or not Portland. I was reading the comments. Purdue minus 4.5. They gave up that 3. Then they went down, made 2 free throws. They came back down, made 2. Went back down. Purdue missed 1 of 2 free throws. They were up by 5 with 4.4 seconds left. And they allow a 2-0 layup at the very end of the game to end the game. They end up winning by 3, not covering the spread because of a 2-0 basket at the very last second. I mean, as time was expiring. So, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And chalk that one up for a loss. My personal plays yesterday had an amazing day. Nice 3-0. Big 3-0 Saturday yesterday. For my personal plays, everybody on my personal plays made money. Everybody on our combo package made a little bit of money yesterday. Speaking of our combo package, guys, if you're not betting it, you probably should be. You're missing out on money. Overall, combo package had another winning day yesterday. Not as big as we hoped, especially considering I went 3-0. But premium plays had a small little struggle yesterday. But overall, combo package, everybody made a little bit of cheese. But yesterday I had a nice big 3-0. We had Marquette minus 3, Georgia Southern minus 2.5, and Utah State minus 3, which we were sweating at the end of the day when I went live that second time. We had that little live sweat session going on. So that was another nice day for myself. I've swept the board 2 out of the last 3 days for my personal plays. 2-0 on Thursday, 1-1 on Friday, and 3-0 yesterday. So 6-1 little run. Premium plays yesterday had a skid after being 9-2. Sorry, 8-2, 9-2. After a little 8-2 run, or sorry, 9-2 run. No, it is 2. 8-2 run on the premium plays. They had a little losing day yesterday. They did go 1-3. We had Tennessee on the money line minus 125. Fell apart against LSU late. Obviously, I gave you guys Georgia State. I gave you guys that whopping disaster. We had Loyola Marymount for the win. Laying 1.5 got the job done for us late. And then to end the end of the night with our premium plays was good old-fashioned Kansas. And, man, Kansas reminded me a lot like Georgia State. They just did not show up to the game. They must have been thinking something else because they got their ass handed to them. Absolutely handed to them. But today's a new day. New day, another dollar. And with that dollar, it's time to make some money. It's definitely time to make some money. We got another big day planned for everybody. 3 premium plays, 3 personal plays of mine. Frederick, thank you. It's much deserved, to be honest. I mean, we had 2-0 on Thursday, but a 3-0 day was well overdue. I went 2-1 on Tuesday. So it was definitely well deserved, and looking to do it all over again today. Looking for another big day today. I love what we have planned for today. Out of all the games for today, we only have one early game, and it's one of my personal plays. The other games I'll start at 2 o'clock. Then we got some NBA action, so it's going to be a good day. Definitely going to be a good day. But we don't have a rush to the day, which is nice. Which is definitely nice. Not rush into the morning first thing. How about that Duke-Syracuse game? Huh? Go Duke. Go Duke in the under again. You know, I've been riding the Duke under. Everybody knows I've been riding that Duke under for a long time. Every single game they play. And with Zion out yesterday, I was just scared. And obviously, rightfully so. You know, the total was right there. So it could have gone either direction. It definitely could have gone either direction. Curtis says he doesn't trust the Spurs anymore. I don't blame you there. Reading back through some of the comments, seeing what I missed. Just rolling through the comments. All right, guys. Going to be a hell of a day today. A little slow this morning. Not going to lie, I overslept a little bit today, which is probably much needed. But that's okay. Wanted to do everything possible to ensure another 3-0 day today for everybody. So overall free plays, let's see, what did we do yesterday? UFC was 2-2. One on St. Louis. We lost on the Pitt game. That one sucked. Memphis. Yikes, what a bad day on free plays yesterday, huh? Georgia State. Dropped 2 free plays yesterday. Overall, 2 net free plays. That sucks. Brings our free play record to 40 wins this month. In the month of February, 40, 25, and 1. Oh, I'm sorry. That ain't correct. 43. 25. And 1. And then in the year 2019, we're now 76. I ain't doing anything correct. Hold on. Three and 5. So that would have been 43, 28, and 1. 76, 47, and 1 in 2019. There we go. We got it correct. We got it correct. So free play record in 2019, 76, 47, and 1 after dropping 2 games. So we're up 29 games. Not bad. Yeah, Dave, they didn't even have the decency to lube up first before Pitt took it up the yin-yang for us. We do have a daily free play out on that game. On the Spurs and Knicks game. It's in our daily free play video for everybody. All right, let me get my information up here. We'll start breaking down some games today. Just getting everything up here. And while we're at it, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. You guys can follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. I post there from time to time. Here's a direct link to my Twitter account. Follow me on Twitter, guys. If I go live a second time today, I don't know if I'm going to go live a second time. But if I do, I'll post it on Twitter that I'm going live, such and such time. So you guys can always follow me on Twitter to get that late breaking information. Also, for everybody that's new to the channel, first of all, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. Cappers Nation Live, guys, with Cappers Direct. Love to have everybody here. Light crowd this morning, but that's okay. We got the best people here, and we'll have some more people tuning in throughout the rest of the show. But if you're new to the show, first of all, welcome. And thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? That way you get notified each and every single time we go live or pre-recorded video. If we put out a video, live or pre-recorded, you guys get notified, all right? So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get those notifications, because when we put out a video, there's free plays in it, all right? And also, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do, win, lose, or draw, to bring you guys all these free plays, the content. This is our sixth day going live for 3 weeks straight, or 4 weeks straight now. If you appreciate all that hard work, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. As of right now, I will not be going live tomorrow. My daughter is having surgery tomorrow morning on her ears. She's having tubes put in, so as of right now, I'm not scheduled to go live. But if something is to change, I will let you guys know, and I'll always post it on Twitter as well. Yesterday's leans during the show, we broke down the Kentucky game. We gave a lean on Kentucky, minus a 7. That was a winner. This might pain me because Premium Plays had a bad day yesterday. And looking at these leans, we also said the final score would be 75-64. They'd win by at least 11. Ended up being an 80-53 total. So a total of 153 points. Or sorry, 133 points scored, and in our score prediction we had 139, which was still under the total. So we did lean towards the under on that one, but we hit the lean on Kentucky. And then what else did we have? We had the Illinois game. We took Illinois minus the 2.5. They got beat by Penn State. And we said it would be under 176. So those ones, we were off on those. Mark, good morning. We had Virginia minus 5 as a lean. They got the job done right. And then we had leans on both Iowa State and Seton Hall. Iowa State got beat by TCU by 3. And then I have not seen the Seton Hall score just yet. Still scrolling, looking. Surprised that Florida had such a hard time against Missouri. I almost played that one yesterday. I'm glad I didn't. So those were the leans that we gave out yesterday during the live show. Remember, leans I don't bet. I bet just our official plays. Frankie Diamond, good morning. Eric, good morning. B. Fulton, good morning. Tommy, good morning. Everybody that's just tuning in. So, but yeah, that was the recap for yesterday, guys. A very interesting day, to say the least, yesterday. The highs and lows of sports betting. But everybody on the combo package made money once again. And if you're not betting the combo package, you're missing out. What's the biggest bet you've won in one shot? I've won and lost over 100 in one shot. I've had 110 to win 100K that I won, and then I've lost $100,000 on the Yankees last year when they were an underdog against the Astros at plus 125. It was 100K to win 125,000. So overall, I mean, I've bet big before. I've won and lost big, over 6 figures. So I don't do that on a regular basis. That was something special. But here, I'll show you guys my guaranteed Saturday loss. See, you know, anybody could show winners, but I'll be honest. It takes a legit person to show losers. So here's my loser from, and I needed, the only thing I needed was, I needed the Penguins late last night, and I would have ended up being up a little bit on the day yesterday because of premium plays. My personal plays went 3-0. Guaranteed Saturday sucked. But I did bet Purdue on the money line, and then I did bet Purdue on the money line the second half as well. Literally last minute. I did it right before tip-off of the game, and then right before the second half, literally I put it in the very last second. So I mean, I made a little bit of my money back on, you know, the money line on the game in the second half, so it wasn't that bad. But after going 3-0 in my personal plays, all I needed in the UFC, I bet a couple of the leans that our guys gave out for the UFC were money as well. And I know I was advised not to bet them, but me being, the gambler that I am, and had fun watching the UFC, I put some extra money on it and made a killing yesterday. But all I needed was the Penguins with 24 seconds left to not let a damn goal or to win it in overtime. It didn't really matter. And I would have ended up on the day. But overall, it wasn't that bad of a day considering I have this ticket. So here's this ticket, guys. Anybody can show and brag about winners. But not many people will brag about their losers. So, yeah, I donked off 27K on Purdue minus the 5 yesterday. And I bought it down, too. Because we gave it out at minus 4.5. Yeah, Tom, I actually made a post. I tagged him for you guys. Adam, I have a 5 Dimes account. I like 5 Dimes as well. Devin, in the state of Nevada, they don't take taxes out of your wagers. Not like I think they do in Jersey over a certain dollar amount. But I claim my profits and, net profits at the end of the year. So Curtis, it wouldn't be fun if we won them all. No, but it'd be a lot funner if funner was a word if you won the damn big ones. Jeffrey Bias says that's respect, Kyle. Oliver, that's real talk, Kyle, when you can admit a loss. No, absolutely. It's it happens. And I don't mind showing it takes a real person to not only show real tickets, but it actually takes a real individual to step up and actually show a losing ticket. Anybody could be, pull a Mayweather or Vegas Dave and show only a winning ticket. Yeah, Tommy, Tennessee, wow. Screwed the pooch yesterday as well. Well, Curtis, we just made a new word. Funner is now the new word of the show. All right, guys? Funner is an official word of the show. Jeffrey Bias, Purdue definitely did shit the bed. Yeah, 500, Danny. Nobody shows tickets. Nobody does it. And believe it or not, I actually bet the games live yesterday. I mirrored the screen. Because I can do this where I can show. I can flip to my screen real quick. And show what's showing up on my screen. And we did that yesterday. And I bet the 4 UFC official picks, as well as our free play, and then the St. Louis game that I bet 2,500 on. I actually bet those live and logged into my account, showed that it was a real account. So I have no problem proving that I'm real. We're gonna have a funner day today, absolutely. The new official word for the day. And I think I'll do that again. Although it is freezing on me, I just tried to do that again. I just tried clicking on it, but it's not. I was trying to see if I could, I didn't get the screen to, we'll worry about that part later. I'm going to try and do that again later if I can get it to work again. It's pretty temperamental this morning. But I'll give you guys a free play, and I'll go bet the game as well. That way you guys can actually see that I bet the game. Thomas needs, I need a big funner winner today, Kyle. Absolutely. Thank you, Eric. I do appreciate that. Curtis, it's okay if you're in your underwear. Yes. Yes. I don't care if you're taking a shit. Long as you hit that thumbs up button and you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. I don't care if you guys watch it in your chones or if you're naked under the covers, or hell, on top of the covers, sitting on the porch, drinking a cup of coffee, butt ass naked in the cold. I don't care. Just don't show us, right? Just don't tag us in the photos on Twitter. Yes, Mr. Taylor plays yesterday. We're finally on point. 6-1 run the last 3 days, so got three plays today on my personal plays, and hopefully our 6-1 run will be 9-1 in 4 days when it's all said and done. I think it will be. I do like what we put out today. I do like what we put out today, so it should be a good day today. Chones, that's Kyle's Spanish. Dos más cervezas, por favor. Thank you, Ty. I do appreciate that. I don't want you to either. NC Fire, can I get Dome input on Villanova and Xavier? Can you get Dome? I won't go there. Oliver. You guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. And I don't care what you guys do while you're watching the show, as long as you guys hit that thumbs up button for us, and then yeah, Benson, we can definitely take a look at that game. Ryan, good morning. We've just been chit-chatting back and forth. Haven't broke down any games just yet, but we're getting ready to. We're getting ready to. All right, give me 1 second, guys. One quick second. I do have to send one quick text message real quick. So hang on tight just one quick second. Okay. Had to get that out of the way. Let me pop up our system here. The info that we use to break down the games. Oliver Page, what's the best online place to bet? I mean, I like 5 dimes for offshore. Excuse me. But you know, that's personal preference. You just gotta shop. You basically gotta shop around. You know, every book has something different for you. So you just gotta shop around and find the best book that suits your needs. To be honest. So I mean, I'm partial to 5 dimes. I do like my 5 dimes account. I'm trying to set up that, I don't know why it's giving me a problem. But I'm trying to set up the, I think I got it to work finally. Yep, got it to work. All right, so I was able to get the mirrored, yeah, NC Fire, he was, he's gone, he disappeared. They paid the $5 million ransom by Bitcoin and they've never heard from him again. Best book in Las Vegas? I wouldn't say the best book or the best app. William Hill and CG Technologies. I like the CG Technologies app a little bit better than William Hill's, Benson. The Caesars app is okay, but Caesars app doesn't have all the features. It's a little bit newer. Stations is okay, but I always seem to get logged out of it. No, the 5 dimes, but I mean, I've been paid by them regularly, and they still have their board of directors that run the show, and just because he was the owner, um, he wasn't running the day-to-day operations, so he'd come in once a week to give everybody the attaboy, good job, and that was it. So, I mean, it's still day-to-day business over there. Or else, I mean, because trust me, when I seen that, I mean, I saw that months ago. I immediately pulled out all my funds. I wanted to make sure I was going to get paid. They paid me every penny, and then ended up sending money back. Not all of it, but sent some of it back and built it up. I've cashed out, I think, 6 or 7 times since I heard that news. I try and cash out at least once a week from 5 dimes. And you guys have to remember, I'm not going to have a winning week every single week. It's just not possible. Yes, NC Fire, I only use Bitcoin with 5 dimes. I only use Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin exclusive customer. That way I get the bigger payouts, and my payouts happen within 24 hours. So I'm right on the cusp of, if the Penguins would have hit, it would have been another cash out. So unfortunately, they didn't hit last night. We all know what happens with 24 seconds left. And then overtime. But we were definitely close to it. So need to win a couple games today, and then I'll be doing another cash out. So, and there, maybe I'll do a little tutorial of their cash out process to show you guys how long it takes. NC Fire, I don't think you have any issues, but the way the Bitcoin works, Bitcoin is reserved for Bitcoin exclusive customers. They'll pay you in Bitcoin if they have it readily available, which, I mean, they should, but they use it for their Bitcoin exclusive customers first. So, but yeah, you know, they pay you. They've paid me every single time. And they're pretty quick, too. I've never used BetDSI. Never used them. I know a lot of people promote them because they give out affiliate links and they're on that affiliate marketing, like Bozo the Clown, like Ding Dong Robert Clues. He promotes BetDSI on his, in his YouTube videos. Has you guys go over there and sign up, and then he gives you guys losing free plays. That guy's free play record is just disastrous. And I'm not just saying that because we're up 29 games on the year, but this guy signs you guys up to BetDSI. All these handicappers sign you guys up to BetDSI or MyBookie or wherever they've got an affiliate link to, Bovada. You guys go there, and then when you lose money, they make up to 40% off of everything that you lose. So if you go to open up a BetDSI account and you clicked on the link off of Bozo's YouTube page and you lose $1,000, he just made $400 off of you, and all he did was give you losers. He makes money when you lose because you sign up on his website. So we don't participate in that. And I've always said that if you guys ever see a logo on our website or on the live shows, it's because they're paying us, not because of affiliate marketing. And believe it or not, we are very, very close to bringing on a sports book. But when we do it, it's going to be done the right way. Yes, NC Fire. I don't want to make a penny. If you guys aren't winning, I don't want to make a penny off of you guys. And if you guys don't want to buy plays, we don't need to make a penny off of you guys. All right? We do this show for everybody, and that's a fact. And this is one of the biggest scams in the industry. And I piss off a lot of people when I say this, a lot of people in the industry, because you guys never knew this. All right? So they say, hey, go bet at go bet at go bet at BetDSI. Click on this link. They're going to give you a 100% bonus up to $1,000, or whatever the case may be, or 200% bonus up to $1,000. You go and you open up an account. They give you all these free plays, and they lose. But yet they sell $9 packages. So let me ask you a question. If you go put $1,000, let's do basic math. All right. You go to Bozo the Clown's YouTube page. He promotes BetDSI and the bonus code. You click on it. You go deposit $1,000. You start betting his free plays. Or maybe you pay him $9.99. And you start betting his plays. But you're losing. Well, you're losing out. And he just made money when you lost. Not just the $9.99 that you paid him, but because of the revenue share that BetDSI gives these people, up to 40%. Up to 40% of your net losses. So if you lose that $1,000, Bozo the Clown makes $400 off of you when you lose. So you wonder why sometimes these people don't produce winning free plays. It's because they make more money giving you guys losers than they do giving you winners. Because let's be honest, if you're winning, you're going to pay them $9 again. But if you're losing, he's making 40% of what you lose. So let's just say you're betting $100 a game. He's making $40 every time you dunk off a free play. Because you think he's so great because he talks about, I'm on a 9 and whatever run. Okay, you're on a 9 and whatever run, but what are you for the year? What are you for the month? Negative and negative. Negative big time. Speaking of free play, somebody asked if we're going to say what the free play record is. 43, 28, and 1 in February. And we're also 76, 47, and 1 on the year. We're up 29 games. So guys, be careful of that when you click on affiliate codes and links in the videos. Go to BetDSI, bet this. Go to Bovada, go open up an account here. We don't do that. That's why there's no sportsbook. We will have a sportsbook, I'm pretty sure, soon. But when we do it, it'll be done right. It's because they're going to be paying us to advertise, not affiliate. I don't want to make money when you guys lose. That's just a crock of shit. That's a disaster. And let's be honest, it's scandalous. So I know I piss off a lot of handicappers in this industry because of that, because I say it, because people don't want people to know. Um, but, it is the truth. Devin, good morning. So, just be careful, guys. Little dessert in the house. So, but yeah, we're in negotiation. Just put it this way: we turned down one book that wanted to. They offered to pay us the price that we wanted, and we're not. I mean, it's not cheap. They want to be able to put their logo on it, and a logo on the Cappers Nation page. Awesome, good to hear, Fabian, that BetDSI takes care of you. What was I gonna say? But we did have one sports book that offered to pay our advertising rate, and it's not cheap. That's why a lot of them won't do it, is because they get free, affiliate marketing everywhere else. Um, one company offered. I went and took a look at their website, and it just, if I'm going to promote it, it's got to be something I believe in. So they got to have a good infrastructure. They got to have a good payout structure. But this one book, they had a max payout of $3,000. I said, I'm betting more than $3,000 a game. You're gonna allow me to cash out once a week for $3,000? I'll never get my money out. I'll never get my money out of you guys. I said, absolutely not. I said, I'm not gonna do it. I said, I'm not gonna promote you guys if I can't, get on there and show these people how to use the website myself. So, and it makes me, no point to have a offshore account where you can't get your money out of, or you're limited to what you can. So I've received up to $50,000 Bitcoin payouts at one time from 5 dimes. So I know no matter how big of the run we go on, there, or whatever the case may be, you just go on a nice run, you'll get your money, you'll get every penny of it. So until one of the big players steps up, and one of them is interested, and we're in negotiations back and forth. We can't say the name of it, name of the book just yet, but I do like this book, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, let's get these game day breakdowns rolling. Yeah, but either way, if you want to get your money and you want to sell it and get the money back, it still needs to go through Coinbase or another brokerage. I do agree, Mike. The good old-fashioned bookie is one of the best ways. I mean, guys, I live in Vegas. I have the casinos down the street. I'm in the office. I'm right off of Eastern and Wigwam. I got, South Point up the road. Green Valley Ranch about 9 minutes away. Hell, we've got a William Hill kiosk in the pub right down the street. But I'll be honest. I have 2 local guys here in Vegas. 2 local guys that I deal with. I'm in the office all the time with you guys. If I want to go make a big wager, I got to go into the book. I don't have time to do the live show, then drive to one of the bigger casinos, wait in line on a Saturday, and hope I get my bets in. So I've got all the apps as well as my local guys. I got 2 local guys that I deal with. Man, these guys absolutely take care of me. They absolutely take care of me. They got the best lines. Obviously, if they're here in Vegas and they want, your action, they got to have something, to bring to the table, and their lines are better. So most of the time, and I'm a line shopping whore. So a good parlay for the day for a lick. Oh, NC Fire, there's absolutely a line on the weekends. If you go watch the videos that I had for Super Bowl, some live videos shows you the lines that we had during the Super Bowl. And then once March Madness hits and the people start coming to town, those lines will actually be longer, believe it or not. The best app for betting here, I like, William Hill is very user-friendly. CG Technologies is a little more confusing I think, to use, but I like it. I'm able to push multiple bets in through CG technology, meaning I could bet the max multiple times. I do have the Westgates app. The Westgates app's nice. That possibly might be my second favorite. I've had the Stations app since it came out. For years, I've been using the Stations. But I always seem, and I leave just a little bit of money in there, but I always seem to get timed out or not be able to log in to the Station Casinos app. So that one rarely gets used. I've got that app from the South Point. Don't like it. The Caesars is my least favorite app. No problem, Benson. All right, guys, let's get some game day breakdowns rolling. Excuse me. Let's dive right into it. Let's hit the big, exciting games on the board right away, all right? Let's jump right into that Michigan State-Michigan game, guys. I do not have a play on this game, so we're going to break it down for you guys. But I do plan to give you guys a game. Free, nice big free play. I'm not sure which one we're going to do just yet. Probably give you guys a personal play, as I gave a premium play away yesterday. Crack this old back. I actually need another cup of coffee. What's going on, Ty? How are you, sir? We did Ty. We do have a NBA free play in our daily free play video. All right. So, Kissy B, 5 dimes, Bovada. My recommendation is, do your research, look at the books, find out who gives you the best bang for your dollar, and offers what you're looking for in an offshore book, and then go from there. Curtis. All right, guys. Let's get this game day breakdown rolling. We're going to jump right into the Michigan State game. Then we'll do the Xavier game. Then we can take a look at that Lehigh game if you guys want. Let's see here. We got 136 people rolling. I know about Balling Pros. I did tell you that I leaned, and believe it or not, I liked St. Mary's yesterday. I really did. I was so close to putting them on my personal plays yesterday. So close to putting St. Mary's. And something scared me about that game, and I don't know what it was. But I wish I would have. Hindsight 2020, like you said. But we're over 130 people watching live. Good, nice little turnout. One day. Rick, what's going on? I was getting ready to address all the new people here. So thank you, Rick, for posting that, and welcome. Everybody give Rick a nice, warm welcome. First of all, guys, everybody that's new, welcome to Cappers Nation Live. This is your weekly all things sports betting show. We're not just about giving 100 picks a day during a live show. We don't just go down the board and give you guys a bunch of picks. What we're about, guys. First of all, Cappers Nation Live. We actually promote our group chat. We think we probably have one of the best group chats here on YouTube that you guys will find. We're very user-friendly. We encourage you guys to post and participate in the live chat. A lot of great knowledge. I know some of these guys took plays from other people during the live chat and were able to hit a big 16 parlay yesterday. You guys won't find that in anybody else's live chat here on YouTube. All right? We do notice that, Dave. We do notice that. Happens all the time. But if you guys are new to here, first of all, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's the biggest benefit is every single time we do a video. It doesn't matter if it's live like this or if it's our daily free play video or pre-recorded video. If we put out a video for you guys to watch, we're gonna have a play in it. All right, free plays. And the thing about our free plays is we actually win. We're actually up. Our free play record this year is 76-47-1. That's in 2019. Yeah, Dave, call them out. We like calling people out. But in February, our free play record is 43 wins, 28 losses, and 1 push. We're up 15 games in the month of February. Which is great. The difference between us and other people is our free plays come out of one of our packages on our website. Our free plays are part of our packages, paid packages, games that our clients are paying for. And there's a lot of clients in here that are, paid clients, and they watch the show religiously because of the information that we give. I could tell you that Edward's on board my personal plays. Dave's getting our plays. Mr. Hasagawa's getting our plays. Ty's gotten our plays before. The other Ty. There's a whole lot of people. Ryan's gets our plays. So, there's a lot of people on here. Who Dat Bob, Jared Ruby gets my plays. There's a lot of people on here that get our plays. Will attest that the games that we give are actually our paid plays. So if you're looking for games, if you're just looking for 100 games, go to SBR. They'll give you both sides of every game during every video twice. All right. But if you want quality leans and quality games, you're in the right place. I bet every single free play I give out. I actually did live betting yesterday. I mirrored the screen showing you that I bet every game. We bet the 4 UFC fights. We bet the St. Louis Blues for $2,500, which was a winner. And we're going to do that again here in a little bit. When I give you guys a free play, I'll mirror the screen and I'll go bet that game to show you guys that I'm actually financially invested in the same games that you are. So make sure you guys subscribe, because every time we put out a video, we've got free plays in those videos. So during the live shows is when we give the juice. This is when we give our big premium plays or my personal plays. Those are the 2 biggest games that we offer. All right, during the live shows is when I do that. So make sure you guys subscribe. And also, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free plays, we go live at least 3 days a week, guys. Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays and Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. However, this is the 6th day this week that we've gone live. We went live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, now Sunday. We actually went live twice yesterday. Raymond, nope, we're actually just getting ready to jump into it. And I think this is 4 weeks straight where we've gone live 6 days a week. And we'll be live a bunch next week as well. So, if you guys appreciate all that hard work, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we put into the show to bring you guys the free plays. And hell, the 76-47-1 76-47-1 winning free play record speaks for itself. There's nobody else that has that record, especially here on YouTube. So, and if you guys are brand new, hold that thought, Mr. Grover. Hold that thought. If you guys are brand new to our channel, first of all, welcome. You guys found the right place. And if you are new, post in the comments. Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you're new. It's your first time tuning in or your second time tuning in, whatever the case may be. Post in the comments. Let us welcome you guys all here. And it's a great time. It's a great place to enhance your sports betting knowledge, make you guys more successful betting sports, and putting more money in your pocket. All right. Now, Mr. Grover just said, "What do I do on Tuesday if you don't go live?" Well, I'm more than likely won't be going live tomorrow because my daughter's having surgery. She's having tubes put in. So I'll probably go live. If I don't go live tomorrow, I'll go live on Tuesday for you guys. So more than likely. So I'm trying. That was my New Year's resolution, was to do more live shows for you guys. and we've been delivering. So there you go, Stack Guap is brand new, awesome, welcome. And I butcher names, and if I butcher your guys' names, it's not on purpose. Tiana Coates, I probably butchered your name. I do apologize. Welcome. If you guys are brand new, welcome. Thank you, Benson, and thank you, everybody. It's Mr. Grover. But yeah, it's definitely thanks, Stack. Definitely a good time. No, Nicholas, we're actually just rolling, and we were just welcoming all the new people just tuning in. So, all right, let's get this game day. Excuse me. And I do apologize for everybody that doesn't know I have been sick the last week. Deathly sick. And antibiotics are kicking in and working. So let's get this first game day breakdown rolling. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you can. I post some great information from time to time. I just posted a link directly to it. So, and for everybody that's not aware, games have been on fire. We've been kicking ass and taking names. My personal plays went 3-0 yesterday and looking for another big day today. We do have our big combo package still up on the website where you can get 1 full week of our premium plays, 1 full week of my personal plays. You get to work with me one-on-one directly for my personal plays, and you also get 1 full week of our premium plays. It is $350. We're not the cheapest of services, guys, but let's be honest. What's good is not cheap, and what's cheap is never good. So we definitely deliver the goods, and that's a fact. And we bet every single game we give out. So I just posted a direct link to that combo package. Get on board today, and we'll start making you guys some money. All right, guys, let's get this game. And everybody that, for your thoughtful wishes for my daughter, thank you. Cat fan today, they're basketball, yes. They could be baseball, obviously not now, but when baseball starts or when football was around. They cover all sports. But yesterday was all basketball for premium plays, my personal plays. Today's all basketball. Thank you, Mike. All right, guys, Michigan State and Michigan. Let's take a look at these live odds. Let's see. Chan OS is half awake. It's okay, me too. I'm half awake. Oh, Dave, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Game 833, 834, Michigan State facing off against Michigan. Michigan opened up as a 4-point favorite. That line still hovering at 4. Total opened up at 131. It is now down a point, down to 130. Taking a look at the money aspect, and I do believe this money aspect should definitely re-update here shortly from the overnight numbers, but taking a look at it, let's take a look where we're at. 78% of the general public are all riding with Michigan, laying the 4 at home. Just 22% on Michigan State plus the 2. 87% of the public is rolling with the over on this game. 87% on the over, 13% on the under. When it comes to the money line, 98% all rolling with Michigan on the money line. Who dat, Bob? You really don't think I sleep? I overslept today. Believe it or not, I overslept my alarm. I think I hit the snooze button 3 times and finally turned it off thinking it was reset for snooze, and overslept by 45 minutes. But it's okay. I usually get in the office at between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas on the weekends. That way I've got every morning I've got a couple hours worth of work that I have to do before the show, or before the game starts. So because of the show, I got to do it before work. So the price we pay to bring the Cappers Nation show first thing in the morning. Man, I got a cough this morning. I don't mean to cough in the microphone. But yeah, sleep is overrated, right? All right, so we've got the game day breakdown up. Let me pop up the head-to-head. Brad, Kyle, you're a legend. what do we got here? All right, guys, we got Michigan State 24-3, straight up 13-3 in that Big Ten conference play, going up against Michigan State 22-5, also 13-3 in that Big Ten conference. All right, guys, big matchup here, big matchup. Michigan State coming out of East Lansing, guys, coming off a 4-game win streak over Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio State, and Rutgers. Before that, they had 3 straight losses to Purdue, Indiana, and Illinois. They lost two of those 3 conference plays were on the road against Purdue and Illinois. Then they lost a home game in overtime to Indiana, 79-75. Michigan coming off of 2 straight wins over Maryland and Minnesota. They just did beat Minnesota by 9, 69-60. Whereas Michigan State just beat Minnesota back on February 9th, 79-55. Before that, Ohio State. Why am I thinking Ohio State? Michigan just suffered a loss to Penn State back on February 12th. They lost 75-69 on the road. Michigan's only 3 losses this year come on the road, and those 3 losses all in conference play. They started out the year 17-0 and 6-0 in conference play. And it was that 7th conference play game against Wisconsin that got them their first loss. They lost to Wisconsin on the road 64-54. They lost to Iowa on the road 74-59 in a slaughter fest. And they lost to Penn State on the road 75-69. So Michigan's only 3 losses coming at home. For Michigan State, they have 5 losses. They lost to Kansas in a neutral site game the very beginning of the season on November 6th, if you guys remember. They also lost to Louisville on the road in overtime. They lost by 10 to Purdue on the road. They lost to Illinois by 5 on the road. And they have 1 home loss in overtime, like I said before, to Indiana. But as far as winning on the road, how does Michigan State fare on the road? Well, they got a win over Wisconsin on the road. They beat them 67-59. They beat Iowa on the road 82-67. They beat Nebraska, Penn State, Ohio State, and Florida on the road, and then Rutgers on the road. As far as Michigan playing at home, home field, home court advantage, the Chrysler Center, guys, holds 12,721 screaming fans. It only has a ranking of 3.4 when it comes to home court advantage, which puts them the 113th toughest place to play in Division I. So it's not like they've got a major advantage. But when it comes to conference play, playing in your home, on your home court definitely, has that advantage, especially when, it's 2 Michigan teams. You've got, East Lansing up against Ann Arbor. You're going to find a rowdy crowd. Definitely going to find a rowdy crowd. And taking a look at how Michigan plays at home, they just beat Maryland at home on the 16th. They beat them by 13. They beat Wisconsin by 11. They beat Ohio State by 16. They did have a close one against Minnesota where they won by 2. Let's see what else. They beat Northwestern by 20. They beat Indiana State by 11. They beat Penn State by 13. And all the others don't matter as far as home games go. So, Michigan's would cover a 4-point spread at home all but one time this year, all but against Minnesota. Minnesota's a team that Michigan State did beat, and they beat them good at home. They beat them by 24 at home. So, just without even diving into the numbers of the game, just taking a look at side-by-side comparison. Benson, absolutely. Michigan State fans, they will definitely travel to this one. It's going to be a great game. Michigan's been great by not winning by less than 8 or 9 points. So, I can see this one definitely being a close game. But let's take a look at the numbers. Let's dive into it deeper, all right? Let's start with Michigan State knocking down 55.8% from the field, ranked 16th in college basketball in Division I. Excellent shooting team in Michigan State. All the way around, Michigan State on offense has the edge, all right? Average possession length, 16.5 seconds, to rank the 70th fastest team. compared to the 18.2 of Michigan, who's a much slower paced team, 272nd. Brad, will I do any baseball? No, it's preseason. I don't touch preseason. Michigan State, 3-point team, 18th best 3-point shooting team in Division I, 38.4%. Also, every 2-point play, dunk, layup, jump shot, knocking down 54.7%. They're ranked 36 in this category. All right, free throw shooting. Michigan State, excellent free throw shooting team, 73.6%. So let's go look at Michigan. Right in the bottom top third when it comes to shooting, 51.9% from the field, only 34.9% from out deep. But both defenses, guys, is very excellent at defending the three ball. Michigan holds teams to 30.1%, whereas Michigan State holds teams to 31.4% from out deep. Every 2-point play for Michigan, they knock down 51.6%. Unfortunately for them, they're going up against a Michigan State defense that is ranked second in Division I at holding teams to just 40.5% of all their 2-point plays. All right, now free throws, Michigan, not a good free throw shooting team. All right, they average 68.8%. They're the 247th best out of 353. So there's 106 teams worse than them. Horrible free throw shooting team in Michigan. Going to the bench, Michigan goes to the bench 17.3% of all their minutes, compared to the 31.9% for Michigan State. Height advantage, none. It's basically even. Experience level, about the same for each player. 2 foul participation protocol, 8.5% for Michigan, 13.2% for Michigan State. So slight edge to Michigan there in the 2 foul participation protocol. Thomas Grover just asked, Michigan State +9 and the over 127.5 in a teaser. The only thing about that teaser that scares me is you take a look at how teams play each other. So, for instance, what pops up right away? Michigan playing Maryland. 65-52 final, there's 117 points. Then you take a look at Michigan State and Maryland. 69-55. 124. So teams, they play certain teams very similar, whereas, Maryland, that game went under. Taking a look at how they played Minnesota. Michigan State beat Minnesota 79-55. Michigan 69-60, so 129 there, and 134 on the other one, so very similar. I think you're on the right track of the 127.5. I do think the total is a little high on this game. I do think defense will play a big part. But when you have two great offenses, and Michigan has a great offense. They suck at shooting free throws, and that's about it. Michigan State's got the better offense, but Michigan has the better defense. Michigan State, we've got them ranked the 8th best defense coming up against Michigan, that we have ranked as the 2nd best adjusted efficiency defense in Division I. So much like Duke and Virginia, something has to give when you have two high-powered offenses and two high-powered defenses. One of them is going to give. Offense or defense is going to give. Usually defense gives, and the games go over. That's generally what happens. But with a total of 130, I do see that total down to 130 at William Hill and win. Although the Westgate just bumped the line to 131.5. So the one thing that I do like in this instance, I do like Michigan State getting the 4. So there's a lean right there for you guys. Michigan State plus the 4. As far as the total goes, I'm going to stay away from the total here. I'm not even going to make a prediction on it. But based on those numbers, we have it going under. Or sorry, we have it going over by a point. So lean on that game, Michigan State plus the 4. I think there'll be a live dog to win outright. But if I was betting it, and as of right now I'm not, but if I was, I would be taking the points. They're plus 150 or 160 on the money line, depending on where you get it at. So, but I do like Michigan State plus the points. So, and I don't have a play on that game. All right, next game on the docket that we're going to roll over. Villanova and Xavier. Villanova and Xavier, guys, we're going to go over this game. One team hot, one team not. One team that was ice cold has turned it around. One team that was just burning red hot is now ice cold. Awesome, 170 people. I had the chat window minimized just so I could see the chat window. For everybody that's just tuning in, we're breaking down games, giving you guys leads. What we're going to do is we'll break down some games, get you guys on a free play, break down some more games, get you guys on another free play. All right? So, matter of fact, while we have 170 people here, we'll give away one of our games. We're going to give away one of our NHL games to start, and then we'll get you guys on a big personal play of mine as well. Personal premium, I haven't decided. It'll probably be a personal play today as well. But let me double check. I want to check the odds on the game first, but I am going to get you guys on a free play as well. 172 people here. So hang on, hang tight. We're going to get you guys on a free play. I'm just double checking the odds on what I want to give you guys. Perfect. Let me just double check everything here. Make sure nothing has changed. Nope, we are all good. All right, guys. And I'm actually going to bet this game while I'm live with you guys. So bear with me for a second. Let me arrange my windows here. And if you guys are new, first of all, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome Cappers Nation Live. This is our weekly all things sports betting show. We go live at least 3 days a week. However, this is our 6th day this week going live. It's actually our 7th live show this week. Yeah, we have there's no script. These are just my games for the day. I have no script. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Villanova game. Do you want a free play, or do you want me to go back to a breakdown a game and give you guys a lean? So I figured I'd give a free play. We have a good audience. We'll give one of our free plays away now. Then we'll have another free play. But if you guys are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified each and every single time we put out a video. It doesn't matter if it's pre-recorded like this one, or pre-recorded like our daily free play video, or a live video just like this. If we put out a video, we've got free plays in it. So make sure you guys subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys, there we go. Now I got it out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified each and every single time we go live or we put out a pre-recorded video. That way you guys aren't missing our free play. So just hit that subscribe button. You'll be good to go. Also, if you appreciate all that hard work, do us a favor. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video. And we will keep taking care of you guys. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to get you guys on a free NHL play. And then what I'm going to do, Michael Jordan, I need a camera assistant. We'll get back to breaking down the game. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to mirror the screen if I could find my system here. There we go. I'm going to mirror the screen, so give me a second, guys. Let me turn on this different program here to mirror the screen. All right, bear with me while I keep screwing shit up. So, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. We'll get that remote camera back up. But what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to mirror the screen. All right, so we got the screen mirrored. And get you guys on our free NHL play. We got 175 people here. Not bad. I like that one, Kathy. That's a good one. But what we're going to do today, guys, and it's actually one of the earlier games, all right, guys? 1 p.m., 3 p.m., noon here on the West Coast. Dallas and Chicago Blackhawks, all right, guys? We're rolling with the Blackhawks. We're rolling with Chicago. All right, guys, and I'm going to bet the game. Yesterday's disaster killed me, but it's okay. We'll get it right back. Yesterday hurt, guaranteed Saturday, and then we had it all coming back. Julio, what's going on, bud? Except the damn Penguins. Yeah, Mike, we'll give them another half hour. They'll probably update. So we're rolling with the Blackhawks for minus $1.15 on the money line. Has to be the Blues. I do like the Blues today, but I'm not a big back-to-back fan. Yes, Nathan, money line. Blackhawks minus 115. So, Chicago Blackhawks minus $1.15, $28.75 to win $2,500. And there we go. Well, you're taking a puck line if... Raynell Warren says, keep up the awesome work, Kyle. You always have been a straight shooter. Much respect, brother. Thanks. It's my pleasure, man. Absolutely my pleasure. I mean, you do have the puck line. Plus 1.5, minus 300, laying 3 to 1. Nah, I'll just take them at minus $1.15. They win the game outright, and we're good to go. So there's that bet. And you guys can see right up here, amount at risk, $28.75. Open bets. There it is. There it is. So for everybody that, I do have a 5 Dimes account. I think there was like 3 or 4K in it yesterday. Betting some UFC and some other things. My personal plays were just a fun money account. So got a little cheese in there. Got a little cheese in there. And we'll be betting with that here in a little bit and doing some other things. So you can see the Central Florida line's down to 6. Loyola Chicago, Southern Illinois, it's up to a pick now. Villanova minus 6 here at 5 Dimes. So let me screen back to that other screen. All right, we are back, but I did lose my other camera feed, so hopefully it will reconnect. And and then we'll have the other feedback. So until that time, you guys got the top of my head and my shiny forehead because we're using the other camera until it magically will reconnect for us. But once it reconnects, they win by 2. I don't know. I don't have a magic 8 ball. But I will tell you this, though. Oh, ruined my computer, but I do have a Blackhawk puck on my desk. And it is autographed. And it is autographed. It is autographed by the one and only Chris Chelios. All right, guys, so there's that free play. I got another free play coming up for you guys here in a little bit. We're going to break down some more games, get you guys on some more action. I would love it if this other camera would reconnect, but it doesn't want to, so we'll roll on the show without it. So let's get back to the breakdowns. While we're waiting for this other camera to reconnect, it doesn't matter. We don't need it, so... let me move this back over here. All right, Xavier and Villanova. We got one team that was ice cold. Now they're picking up steam. One team that was red hot in Villanova is now ice cold. All right, losing 3 out of their last 4 games. We got the road team. All right, we got Villanova 20-7 straight up, 11-3 in conference play. They've lost 3 out of their last 4 games. All right, guys, Big East Conference matchup. Between Villanova and Xavier. Xavier 14-13 straight up, 1 game above 500, 6-8 conference play. Trying to make some headway, and Xavier believes that they can definitely have a chance to make that big dance if they win outright, if they win the rest of their season. And they've got Villanova 2 games against St. John's, home and away, and then Butler. So Xavier trying to make some headway at 14-13, trying to make some noise in that Big East Conference. And they're definitely going to, no matter what they do. Villanova, guys, they've lost 3 out of their last 4 games. They started the year 19-4, all right? They had 4 losses. They had a loss to Michigan. They stumbled against Furman, of all things, early in a disaster of a game back in middle of November. They lost to Penn, which they shouldn't have, and then Kansas, all right? And then they went 19-4. They were 10-0 in conference play. And then they lost 3 out of their last 4 games. Their only 3 conference losses came against Marquette, St. John's, and Georgetown, which was 3 of their last 4 games. This is now another road game for them. It's going to be their 3rd straight road game. It's going to be their 4th road game out of 5 games. Tough stretch here for Villanova. We've definitely made a ton of money on them. We've actually lost a little bit of it back. Their last 2 games against St. John's and Georgetown. So I'm not betting on this game myself personally, just for the fact that I've been burned by Villanova. Xavier, guys, they had an ice-cold streak. They had losses to Villanova earlier in the year by 10, and that's what started their ice-cold streak. They lost to Villanova, Providence, Marquette, Georgetown, Creighton, DePaul. All right? Then they had that meeting day before Valentine's Day with Creighton. They came back and beat them in overtime, 64-61. At home. That sparked their little 3-game win streak that they're on right now. They beat Providence. They beat Seton Hall. Lowell Carlson, where's a good place to stay for March Madness? Good price? I don't know the prices, but everywhere it's going to be expensive. It's Las Vegas. Everywhere is expensive. You want cheap? Probably Circus. I'm partial to places like the Aria. Cosmo's nice. MGM's got, some nice updated rooms as well. The Wynn, Caesars. We do a lot of work with Caesars Palace and those guys. So I definitely see a hell of a game, a good game here, guys. Taking a look at Villanova. I mean, Villanova's a great shooting team. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. Villanova's a great shooting team. They knocked down 54.3% from the field. Yeah, but Red Rock's not Las Vegas. Red Rock's out in Summerlin, far from the Strip. But Villanova, 54.3% from the field, 35.6% from out deep. Not the best three-ball shooting team, but they're in that top third, definitely, for sure. But they shoot the three-ball better than Xavier, that's for sure. Every two-point play, we've got them ranked 27th in this category, knocking down 55.3%. When it comes to free throw shooting, 72%. Oh, Kissy B, it was the Chicago Blackhawks. Let me put that in the comments. I forgot to do that. Chicago Blackhawks minus 115. All right, guys, taking a look at Xavier, all right? 52.9% from the field, just 33.6% from out deep for all their three-point plays, 54.3% for all their two-point plays, dunks, layup, jump shots, but not a good free throw shooting team in Xavier. 69.1%, guys, just 69% for Xavier from the free throw line. When it comes to bench minutes, both go to the bench over 25% of all their minutes. For bench personnel, Xavier is leading the charge at 29.7% of all minutes played are by players coming off of the bench compared to the 25.4% for Villanova. Height advantage, there's about a half-inch height advantage for every on average for every player for Xavier overall. Two foul participation protocol. This is a big number to pay attention to. How likely, once a team gets in, gets a player with that second foul, either in the first half or early in the third half, how likely are they to play and for what percentage of the minutes? All right, that is led by Xavier at 21.7%, so definite advantage towards Villanova. That's only at 13.8%. So a little bit of advantage there for Villanova. Taking a look at the line on this game, guys. Let me go back to that screen because we had it on the NHL while we were giving out that free play. Let me move that back here and taking a look at the lines. Villanova opened up as a 5.5-point favorite. It's up to 6 right now. They're laying 6 on the road. Total opened up at 137. It is now up to 138.5. Taking a look at the money, where the money is at on this game. Let me pop that up, which should be a lot easier to find today. That just based on there's not that many games. 94, and this hasn't updated since the overnight lines. It should update here in the next 25, 30 minutes, maybe sooner. But as of last night, 94% are all on Villanova laying the points. So the entire public and all sharps alike are all riding with Villanova, and 82% on the over, just 18% on the under. Hold on one second. Hey, Raymond, it's Kyle. Hello. Hello. John Cassidy, they will. You got to wait. Remember, the books, it's only 7:52 here in Vegas. So give the books another 15, 20 minutes, and you're actually going to see things start changing in the next 15, 20 minutes. So, but based on that line, guys, being 6, I have been partial. I have been very partial to Villanova as of late. In their first meeting, guys, there was 160 points scored. It was an 85-75 final score. I have been partial to Villanova. I won a ton of money on Villanova this year. I mean, an absolute shit ton of money on Villanova. But they have cost me some good money in the last week with their loss against St. John's and Georgetown. I laid off the Marquette game. I didn't bet that game. But as far as this game goes, I am partial to Villanova laying the points. I think that, they are laying 6. I think Jay Wright is a better coach than Travis Steele. I think the coaching advantage goes to Villanova. I think the player experience level, even though 1.83 years for average player for Xavier versus the 1.68 for Villanova for playing time wise. I think that the experience when it comes to the coaching and controlling the players is a huge advantage for Villanova. I think they find themselves in the spotlight a lot more often. And they're in a spotlight right now because they're losing 3 out of their last 4 games against Marquette, St. John's, and Georgetown. This is a primetime game, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's televised on CBS, guys. Not even CBS Sports. I mean, this is primetime nationwide game. And I think that, those spotlights and those extra TV cameras definitely favor Villanova, who's, it's Nova. It's absolutely Nova. They should definitely be able to get the job done. As far as a home court advantage, the Cintas Center, guys, holds 10,224 fans. They have a 3.6 home court ranking there in Cincinnati, Ohio, which makes them the 87th toughest place to play. So, I don't see it being that big of a, home court advantage. And Cincinnati, Ohio to Villanova, Pennsylvania, I definitely think you're going to see a lot of Nova fans occupying the Cintas Center as well tonight. Maybe not as many, but as far as this, I really wanted to put Villanova on my personal plays today. I really, really, really wanted to, but I laid off of them just for the sole fact that I've lost twice in a row on them, and we need to see them make some baskets. But I do lean on Villanova laying the 6, and remember, guys, I was close to making this one a personal play of mine. And I do like the over. I liked the over last night when it was 137. It's up to 138.5 right now, but I do lean the over in this one. And remember, guys, there's 160 points scored in their last meeting. 75-85 final. So Villanova and the over is what I lean towards. See if we can't. Michael Jordan, read between the over, Villanova. And note to self and full disclaimer, I don't have $1 on this game. I don't have $1 on this game. So I bet our official plays. I bet all of our premium plays. I bet our free plays. I bet our my personal plays. But what I don't bet is that if I have a lean on a game, I don't bet on it. I don't bet on it. So, if it's not an official play, I'm trying to reconnect this damn camera. That way we can get back to the other feed. So, I do hear our street sweeper out in the parking lot. Street sweeper and the grounds crew are here, so it may get a little loud for a few minutes while they come by. I got a window office, so while they come by my office, it may get a little loud. But we won't let it delay the show. It may just get a little staticky for you guys while they're doing it. But they're usually pretty quick. Awesome, Kathy. Awesome. Going to the next game. Let's do another game day breakdown. Let's jump into another exciting game for you guys. Let's, well, I don't know how exciting it'll be, but let's jump into the Cincinnati, Connecticut game, 2 p.m. Eastern Time game. We just did a 3:45 Eastern Time, a 1:45. Let's jump right in the middle at a 2 o'clock Eastern Time game. And it's looking like you guys are going to be stuck with me on this feed as the other camera will not reconnect for some strange, odd reason. So, let me see if I can power it down and power it back up. We got this Shane's plowing snow. Wow. You know, I lived up in Lake Tahoe once for one winter. Aria is nice. I don't like the Rio. I've never won at the Rio. Never once. Never once. All right, guys, let's get this next game day breakdown. between good old Cincinnati and Connecticut. NC Fire, I've been betting on sports since, what was I? I know I was underage, 18, 17, with friends, 18 here in Vegas. I'm originally from Southern California, but 18 I had a fake ID. My mother made me a fake ID. Ryan, the Blackhawks is part of our NHL program. The Blackhawks is part of our NHL program. All right, guys, we've got the 22-4 Cincinnati Bearcats, 11-2 in conference play, going up against the 13-3 Connecticut Huskies, 4-9 in conference play, struggling, but always tough at home. Riding a 4-game losing streak. Connecticut has not had their a good season whatsoever. They've lost 4 games straight. Lamont, fake ID, yeah. I still have it somewhere. I'll look for it. My parents were in the motion pictures industry, so back in the day it was easy. I actually have it somewhere. I don't know if it's at the office or at home, at my desk at home, but it was hilarious. It was a motion picture safety passport, something that they allowed you to get your qualifications on it, but it said passport on the front of it, and it had your picture, and it was laminated, and they, back in the day, Vegas looked at it and said, okay, yep, you're 21, good to go. Nowadays, now they want 2 forms of ID, and it better be a legit ID, so back in the day, it was easy. But Connecticut riding a 4-game losing streak, 3 of those losses coming on the road to Temple, Memphis, SMU, and then they did lose to Houston at home. Cincinnati, they've won 10 out of their last 11 games, 2 straight against Wichita State and UCF. They did lose to Houston 65-58 back on February 10th. And here they find themselves on the road against Connecticut, who generally plays tough at home. Taking a look at Connecticut and their home games, they did just lose by 8 to Houston. Before that, they beat East Carolina by 24. They beat Wichita State by 20 at home. They beat Tulane by 16 at home. They beat SMU by 12 at home. And they lost to UCF earlier in the year by 12 at home, which happened to be one of their biggest losses. 2 other home wins. They do have a home loss against Arizona by 4, more in the beginning of the season. So they don't lose often at home. Connecticut definitely takes their home court advantage at Grample Pavilion very, very, very seriously. It's got a 3.8 rating. It makes them the 46th toughest place to play. It's not large as far as, large stadiums are concerned. It's the 91st largest stadium at just 10,167 screaming fans. Taking a look at the lines and the odds on this game, Cincinnati opening up as a 5-point favorite. They're still sitting at 5. Although 3 casinos here in Vegas, literally in the last 2 minutes, just bumped them up to 5.5. So Cincinnati laying 5.5. Connecticut catching 5.5 at home. Total opened up at 135.5. The total is down to 131.5, guys. And matter of fact, Westgate just bumped it to 131, as well as betonline.ag just moved it to 131 as well. So total dropping like a rock in this game, guys. I'm taking a look at the numbers. Let's take a look at the numbers here, guys, and break down the numbers. Cincinnati knocked down 50.5% from the field, 36.1% from out deep. Just 48.6% from all their 2-point plays, dunks, layups, jump shots, and only 70.4% from the free throw line. Now, Connecticut, 51.5% from the field, 35.4% from out deep, 50.5% for all the 2-point plays, dunks, layups, jump shot. But they are a horrible free throw shooting team at 68.4%. There's not many teams that shoot worse than them when it comes to the free throws. Bench minutes. Both go to the bench for the exact same amount of minutes for bench players. 32.5% for both teams is that number of minutes played. 32.5% of all minutes played are by bench personnel.
when it goes to the 2-foul participation protocol. Major advantage for Cincinnati here as Connecticut finds themselves in that 2-foul participation protocol 18.5% of the time compared to the 1.3% for Cincinnati. This one's a tough one for me to call because Connecticut sucks. Connecticut royally sucks. But it's Gamble Pavilion, and they play at home tough. If you guys put a gun to my head and made me pick a side, I would probably go with the home team here just on the sole fact that Connecticut's won. They're looking to end their season outright. They've got Cincinnati, Wichita State, South Florida, Temple, and East Carolina. And 3 of their 5 games remaining are at home. We have a final score prediction of Cincinnati 70, Connecticut 67. So a total of 137. That total's dropping to 131. So I'd give a slight lean on Connecticut plus the 5.5. But I do like the over in this game. So I definitely give a nice big lean on the over 131.5 as well. Toby, man, we all got screwed by Tennessee yesterday on the money line. Wow, what a joke. What a joke. You know, honestly, about the Tennessee game, great game. Fantastic to watch. Tennessee should have won the game, but Tennessee lost the game. But to call a foul with 0.4 seconds left, when they're both going for the ball, whatever the case may be, my personal opinion, as Mike just said, the foul was a joke. You're gonna blow the whistle with 0.4 seconds left. Get out of here. You know, how many times do the refs let the game play because it's that last shot? How many times do they not call a foul on that last dive, layup, so that the game doesn't end in free throws? Nearly every single game that comes down to the wire, they don't call. They don't make that call. This one, it went against us if you had Tennessee, and I could rant and rave about it, but it is what it is. It happened. You move on, and it sucks. It sucks to lose like that because let's be honest, it shouldn't have been called. 99 out of 100 games, they don't make that call. 99 out of 100 games, they won't make that call. We get a no call. It goes to overtime, and the sweepers are going by right now, so make it a little loud. But 99 out of 100 times, I think that there's a no call there. Does Tennessee? I agree, Toby. Tennessee got fouled right before that. And there was no call. But does Tennessee win in overtime? Well, I would like to think so, but, it's just one of those things that you'll never know. You'll never know if they would have won in overtime. So it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Take it on the chin like a champ and you move forward. But what we're going to do now, because I'm going to try... Yeah, they couldn't hit free throws. So, Tennessee lost it for themselves, guys. Tennessee definitely lost it for themselves. I've been trying to get this damn other feed back up, but finally we're getting it back up. Look at that. Look at that, folks.
Hold on. Boom. You're not zoomed in on my face anymore. We got it, but I do need to adjust the volume here for you guys. There we go. Let me make sure the volume's set. Yep, volume's set. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. You move forward. You get on to the next one. And the sweepers keep going by. They'll be done in a minute. Well, a couple minutes. But guys, we've got a big day planned. If you guys are not on board for my personal plays, I went 3-0 yesterday. I'm on a nice 6-1 run over the last 3 days. Now's the time to get on board. Premium plays have been red hot. They did have a small little slip up yesterday, but it's okay. Overall, everybody's making money. That combo package was up again yesterday, had another winning day. And guys, what our combo package is
Toby, we're going to sweep the board again. I swept the board yesterday, and we're going to do it again today. What our combo package is, guys, is you get a week of our premium plays, which is our top-rated games. You also get a week of my personal plays as well. You get instant access to the plays online. You get to work with me one-on-one directly for my personal plays. And premium plays are normally $1,000 a week by themselves. You get the package for $350. It's normally $250 for 5 days of my personal plays. You get everything for $250, or sorry, $350 for the entire week. So it's a hell of a deal, guys. It's on sale. I don't know for how much longer it's going to be on sale, but overall, it's been a great week, and we're making money. We're making absolute money. So yes, Ryan, you need to get back on board. And we always take care of our clients. If you buy a package from us and we don't make you money, we take care of you until you do. Ryan's one of them. Ryan signed up for we did a little one-day promo the other day, and Ryan got on board, and we shit the bed on the day he got on board. We took care of him until he made some money. We finally got him up yesterday. So go pick out a package, guys. Go to the website, get on board. I bet every game that we give out, I'm financially invested. If you guys don't sign up, great. It's no big deal. It's not going to hurt my pocketbook. I'm going to make money regardless if you guys come on board. But we definitely take care of all of our clients, and everybody can attest to that. Mr. Grover can attest to it. I take care of everyone. If you are my client, I take care of you and make sure you're making money. B. Fulton, Kyle, does it concern you betting a game when the public is on a particular side? To answer that question, only because I'm superstitious. To be honest, I could care less where the public's betting. All I care about is what, if I'm breaking down a game on what I think. What the public thinks, I look at it, and I try not to. It's more a superstitious thing for me. The public wins games. The public wins games too. So I don't always steer clear of it just because the public's on it. No, that's more of a superstitious thing. It's like find the 13th floor in the casino. Or if you're a fisherman, have a banana in the boat. You're not going to catch any fish. So I do have a big day planned today. I've got another 3 personal plays. We got 3 premium plays. I swept the board yesterday. I swept the board on Thursday. 2-0 Thursday. We went 1-1 on a little slip up on Friday, but we bounced back strong yesterday with a nice big 3-0, and we got the job done right. Now, we've given out a few lanes, not many, a handful of lanes so far. Yeah, Prantia, no bananas in the boat. You guys want to go fishing on my boat? There's no bananas on my boat. And Ryan will attest to it. He started out 0-3. He bought a one-day package. We shit the bed, went 0-3, and we finished out with a 6-1 run. I'm glad to hear that. Toby says before he found us, he'd look at the Publix, where the public was at, betting. Thomas Grover, my first day was 0-3. Don't scare people away with first days being 0-3. And then as Mr. Grover say, but I took care of him until he was ahead. Absolutely, guys. I take care of all my clients. Mike says, that's a great question, Mike. If the spread keeps rising on Villanova, Xavier game, at what point the spread would you say taking Xavier as an advantage? +8? I like Villanova, so if it got too high, I would just lay off of it myself personally. I can't see me betting on Villanova or on Xavier at all against Villanova. If they're getting 15, maybe 12, maybe 8's not enough. I'd rather lay off and not make a bet than put my money on Xavier if that only catching 8 points. If that makes sense. Hell, Edward was up with us, and I kept him going. And he was still up. But unfortunately, I didn't like what his record was, so we kept him going. I mean, up is up, no matter which way you look at it, but I took care of him. Oh, yeah, I gave out a lean on Villanova -6. I'm partial to Nova in the over, but I'm still leery of Villanova because of their, losing 3 of their last 4 games. I lost the last 2 games that they played. I bet on Villanova. But I've won a hell of a lot more money this year betting Villanova than I've lost on them. I think I've lost 2 or 3 times on them the entire year, and I've probably won 15 other times betting on them. So I'm up huge on Villanova. I know their team well. They just scare me a little bit based on the little rut that they're in, but I think they bounce back today against Xavier. I really do. So let's get another game day breakdown rolling. I want to break down one of the free plays that I'm going to give you guys. One of my, let's see here, personal play or premium play. Yesterday premium plays had Georgia State. Personal play had Georgia Southern. I gave you guys Georgia State. I should have gave you the other one, Georgia Southern, because that was a winner. So hopefully I don't make the same mistake twice. But we're going to give you guys one of my personal plays today that's a little bit later. It's not one of the early games. All right, Loyola Chicago facing off against Southern Illinois. I know everybody on my personal plays already has this one. But I do have 3 personal plays today. So I'm giving you guys one of them. Hey, Bill, what's going on, bud? I got to text you game still, Bill, as soon as I get off the live feed. So let me move this live chat over. And guys, if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. We go live all the time. This is our 6th day live this week. We've gone live at least 6 days the last 4 weeks straight, but we always go live at least 3 days a week. That's our thing. But if you appreciate all the hard work, guys, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified every single time we go live. I'm going to try and go live later today. I can't promise you, but I am going to try and go live later today. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified every single time that I go live or put out a video. All right, guys? So let's run through this one real quick because I do got to text out games to some of my clients that have not got them just yet. But this is one of the games that I'm going to be texting out to my clients. It's a 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 Pacific. B. Fulton, thank you. I do appreciate that. And again, I take care of all my clients. Absolutely. Loyola, Illinois, Loyola, Chicago, guys. This is a rematch for Southern Illinois. They got embarrassed on the road. They lost by 25. I think it was 75-50. Yeah, 75-50 in their last meeting back in the end of January. All right, guys. We got Loyola Chicago. We got the Ramblers, 17-11 straight up. 10-5 in that Missouri Valley Conference play. Going up against Southern Illinois, who's 14-14 and 7-8 in conference play. All right, guys. Missouri Valley MVC conference play game, guys. For Loyola Chicago, for the Ramblers, guys, they've got 3 games left. Southern Illinois, Northern Iowa, and Bradley. You guys remember this was a Cinderella team last year. Both teams got 3 games left. All right. Ramblers coming off a win over Evansville. They beat them 70-58. Southern Illinois coming off a loss to Valpo. They lost 55-52. Somehow Valparaiso did get a win against somebody recently, which was shocking to me. Bill Hyde just made a great comment. I've been betting for years, and nobody better with picks or taking care of his clients than us. So thank you for that, Bill. I do appreciate that. It means a lot to hear that. For Southern Illinois, guys, they've been a win-1, lose-1, win-1, lose-1. Actually, it started out win-1, lose-1, win-2, lose-1, win-1, lose-1, win-1, and then lose-1, and here we are. Joe Anthony, anytime, bud. Whenever you're ready. We'll be more than happy to help you guys out. For the Ramblers, guys, for Loyola Chicago, they did beat Drake, Valpo. Then they had a 2-game losing streak where they lost to Bradley and Missouri Valley in close games. They lost to Bradley by 7 and Missouri State by 4. They came back. They just beat Evansville at home, 70-58. Taking a look at the Ramblers, how they play on the road. They have lost 3 out of their last 5 road games. They lost to Bradley, but before that they beat Valpo on the road. They lost to Illinois State
on the road by 8. And before that, they lost to Missouri State on the road. But before that, they were able to beat Indiana State. They beat Drake on the road. And they beat Illinois Chicago earlier in the year on the road as well. And let's see who else on the road. They got a neutral site game win over Richmond. So, Loyola Chicago guys, the Ramblers are capable of winning on the road. Taking a look at the line on this game, and I really like this game. It's one of my personal plays, and I actually gave it out earlier, and the line has jumped. So, or actually, no, that's the wrong game. I'm looking at a different game. I was looking at the Drake-Illinois State game. Let me go back to... where is it at? Sooner or later, I'll find this damn... Oh, there we go. Game 8-23, 8-24. Southern Illinois opened up as the 1-point favorite. Loyola Chicago guys... catching one right now. All right, they're still catching one. It's a pick 'em in some spots. Total opened up at 124. It's down to 122. So total's down 2 points. Loyola Chicago opened up as a 1-point underdog, and they're either catching a point in some spots. I do see some have it as a pick, all right? Taking a look at the numbers, let's dive into the numbers. Both of them, not the best when it comes to shooting, although both shoot the 3 ball very, very well. One's just a little bit better at defending the 3. Loyola Chicago, they knocked down 55.7% from the field compared to the 52.8% for Southern Illinois. The Ramblers knocking down 37.4% of all their 3-point plays compared to the 37.8% of Southern Illinois. 2-point plays, edge definitely for the Ramblers, who are knocking down 55.6% compared to the 50.9% of Southern Illinois. Free throw shooting, both teams suck at the free throw line. Loyola Chicago hitting just 66.7% from the free throw line compared to the 69% of Southern Illinois. No advantage for anybody there. They both suck from the free throw line. Going to the bench, both are over 25%, led by Southern Illinois with 29.1% of all minutes played coming from the bench to the 27.9% for the Ramblers. 2 foul participation protocol definitely favors the Ramblers here with a low of 13.1% compared to 25.1% of all minutes played are in the 2 foul participation protocol for Southern Illinois, which is a major factor into how a team will be able to play defense. So taking a look at this, we gave it out, guys. I did give out a free play on this one, and I'm actually going to bet the game myself. But we took Loyola Chicago, guys. We took them +1, all right? Yeah, Joe, this is a free personal play right here. Loyola Chicago +1. I think they went out right. They definitely should win outright. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually bet the game while we're live again. So I'm going to mirror the screen. See if we can't mirror the screen again. Oop. I'll probably lose my camera feed again because that's what I did last time when we lost it. We did bet the Blackhawks earlier. Steven, I bet I've got 2 local guys. I've got a 5 Dimes account. I bet all over the place. I bet all over the place.
I've got apps. See, look, I log into my 5 Dimes account here. I don't know why that's weird. Hold on. There we go. See, got a little. This is my 5 Dimes, my fun money account. I do parlays and a bunch of stuff in there. If you want a free NBA pick, go watch our daily free play video. There's an NBA play in that video. Eric, if you can get them as a pick, they're gonna. I mean, at +1, you're pushing if they lose by 1. So I think they get the job done right today. So exactly as Jimmy Jack said. So if you get them as, I must have hit on baseball there. I don't want props. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. Conning B, I appreciate that. You want to sign up, great. If not, no big deal. But if I did have $1 for every time I heard that, not to say that you wouldn't, though. See, look, it's a pick 'em here, but +1 is -120. So just in case it's a close game, we cap the game at +1. I probably don't think I'm going to need it. Matter of fact, here, I'll bet him as a pick. Hopefully I don't bite myself in the ass for switching it back. But I'll bet it as a pick with you guys. But we gave it out at +1 to all of our clients earlier in the day. But there you go, 52.50, $5,250 to win $5,000. Confirm bet. Now I'm going to take a screenshot for later so the haters can't say that it's fake. All right? Haters can't say it's fake today, boys. So, and then open bets. There you go. 2 free plays I gave out. 2 free plays I gave out. So let me get off the mirrored screen here. All right. I don't know why every time I do okay, look at that. The camera came back. The feed's back. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, we can definitely help you guys out long term, guys. We're not a get rich quick scheme. If you guys are going to sign up because you think you're going to get rich instantly, shit happens, all right? Shit happens. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're not 100%, but we're very, very good at what we do. And rest assured, I bet every single game that I give out. And remember, guys, you can get on board one of our packages. You get a full week of our premium plays, full week of my personal plays for $350, a combo package. You absolutely can't go wrong with it, all right, guys? It's a hell of a deal. And with that being said, guys, enjoy those free plays. I'm going to try and go live later today, so make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified every single time that we go live. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. And again, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free plays 7 days a week, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, give us a like in the video. Let us know you appreciate everything that we do. If you're on in the live chat on your mobile device, you'll have to X out of that live chat to see the thumbs up to be able to hit it. Cat fan, it is actually secure. The very front page of the website, which doesn't have any important information, is not secure. But the actual payment page, when you get to that second page, the payment page, that's all secured on our site. But the very front home page, which doesn't have any valuable information, because we use a membership software. Once you get to the membership software side, it's all secure. And if you ever have any questions, Cat fan or anybody else, you can always give me a call. I can help you out, walk you through the site, or take a payment. But yeah, the very front page, which just has our videos on it, you can't run 2 SSL certificates on the site. So because we use the membership software, which hosts all of our plays as well as your guys' information, that part is actually the part that's secured. So Royal Brown, no need to. They should win outright. So, and I bet the game, guys. I bet it live. I bet it for $52.50 to win $5,000. If you don't believe me, just rewind just a little bit. Also, I bet the Blackhawks on the money line, and I bet those games as well. So, go pick out a package, guys. Get on board. Let's work together. Start working with some professionals, not some clowns out there that actually don't bet the games. Win or lose, I'm betting the games. Sign up or don't sign up, I'm betting the games. But you guys actually have a chance to work with somebody that's financially invested in the games. You know, I'm not just selling packages for $9.99, hoping that you win. I'm going to make money regardless if you guys sign up, because I do believe my 3 personal plays, we're going to sweep the board again. I just gave you guys one of them. There's 2 more that you don't have. If you want those other 2 plays, pick out a package. I also have 3 premium plays on the website as well. And those 3 premium plays have been hot. They had a small little slip up yesterday, and everybody knows that when we have a bad day, the bounce back is absolutely strong. So I'm looking for a big clean sweep of the board between premium plays and my personal plays. 6-0, fingers crossed for 6-0, guys. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. I don't have any problem with Mitch over there. I know he runs his show how he runs it. I run mine how I run it. He doesn't like you guys to give opinions. I could care less if you guys give opinions. The only thing that we don't allow is you guys promoting another sports service, putting their links. Go buy this person's plays or that person's plays. Obviously, we don't allow that. And if you're another sports service, we don't allow you to post, which obviously rightfully so. So enjoy those free plays, guys. We are the Fact Show. Yeah, only a few references of the clown today. There's not much. I mean, when you dog them so much, they're UFC is the best ever. Yet, they go 1-3 and lose a shit ton of money. Laying 5 units, 3 units, losing this, losing that, and then you paid for it. We gave away the UFC for free. We gave out 3 underdog bets, fight picks. We did go 2-2, but we were still plus money. And if you guys want the big money, UFC next week is where it's at. So, and like I said, he wants to say he's up in Philadelphia. He posts a video from the Louisville basketball game yesterday. It's because he's stationed at Fort Knox. Damn clown. So I'm actually surprised they let him off the base while he's being investigated for that threat that he made in that live video. The funny thing is the Army pulled the video from YouTube, so he's got something else coming. Andre, UFC next week's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait. And if you guys are coming to town for UFC next week, definitely reach out. Let me know. All right, guys. Awesome. NC Fire, you dislike all his videos. It's funny. He blames me. He says it's all me. Like, I have time to just sit here and watch it. I don't even know what he's on today. But if somebody wants to tell me, I'll probably fade it for 10,000 just because the guy's free play record is just disastrous. Oh, yeah, how about Duke yesterday? Go Duke, baby. We don't pick with our hearts. We actually pick with brains here. So, appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Appreciate everybody that subscribed and that signs up on our website as well. Do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up if you appreciate all the hard work, guys. And I'm going to try and go live later today. NC Fire, man, I try and be, that's me. I know I'm an asshole, and but I'm probably the most personable out there, and I want you guys all to make money. That's the name of this game. I want you guys to make money. So I make money doing this. I do this for a living. I don't have another job. I don't peel potatoes. I don't clean the latrine. All right. I don't wait tables. This is what I do for a living. I bet sports for a living. This is all I do. All right. So as soon as we get off this, I'm going to be betting the rest of my plays because I haven't done it yet. So good luck, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I got to bet games. I got to call a couple clients. I appreciate that, Johnny K. And then we'll try and go live later today. I can't promise you that I'll go live later today, but we'll go live, or I'll try and go live later today. Follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle, and I'll post on there, giving everybody a heads up if I go live later today. All right, guys? So thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.